The morning sun broke over the ancient city of Jerusalem, painting its stone walls in hues of gold and dust. The elders of the city, their hearts hardened by tradition and pride, gathered in the dust of the temple courtyard. They looked upon one man, a servant of their zeal, chosen to carry their judgment, and pressed letters into his hand. Go, they commanded, and silence the voices that threaten our foundations. Through the narrow, winding alleys, the solitary traveler hastened towards Damascus. The rhythm of footsteps echoed against the quiet buildings as he journeyed with abandonment, resolute purpose in his heart. The path soon left the bustling city behind, winding through the arid, sun-baked plains. The sky was an unforgiving, cloudless expanse. Then, in a fraction of a heartbeat, it happened. A light brighter than the midday sun flashed from the heavens, striking the earth around the traveler with the force of a thunderclap. Stunned and terrified, trembling and overwhelmed by the sheer holiness of the presence, the man fell to the ground.
Who are you? Who are you, Lord?
I am Jesus.
When the voice faded, the man opened his eyes, but all was dark. The brilliance of the encounter had stripped away his sight. His companions, standing mute with terror as they heard the thundering sound but saw no one, had to lead him by the hand, guided through the city gates, where he was healed after 3 days. He learned about the Lord for 3 years. He rose as new man to serve the light. Saul the king. He was once the crown jewel of Israel, standing head and shoulders above the people, anointed by the prophet's oil to lead the tribes in the light of the Lord. But pride and disobedience festered in the soil of his heart. The Spirit of the Lord, which had once stirred him to greatness, departed, and in its place came a tormenting darkness. In his hour of deepest need, he did not humble himself. Instead, he hardened his heart and turned his back on the living God to seek counsel from the shadows. Beneath the shroud of night, disguised and desperate, he slipped into Endor. He sought the woman with a familiar spirit, a transgression he himself had once fought to purge from the land. There was no mercy to be found in the arts of darkness, only the harsh truth of his own abandonment. The man who had been chosen to defend the faith had become a captive of his own rebellion, sealing his fate in the valley of the shadow of death.